And it is time again for the backpack battles. Oh, wonderful. Let's check out the history. We only had one and not so perfect run. But the other ones, we had 18. So what are we doing here? We're randoming every time we play. And we are going to attempt to get only perfect runs. I mean, this is already a fail. We should say attempt number 2. But too lazy. Let's have a new ranking go. Good. And let's see how many perfect runs we get this version 1.12 with the engineer in it. Good. Is a Goopman, starting with a Goopman. But we can, since the broom is here as well. It's a very fast item to trigger. Of course. And yeah, customer card. That's a good start. Let's reroll. Normally, you buy the twine with the adventurer early on, so that in the end you can craft something. All right. So now the goop has to go because there is the axe, and an axe and a broom. Possibly don't even need healing then. Oh dear. Paying full price for it. Practically free boots. 6 plus 9. There is a flame to ignite the... not the to ignite the coal. Good. But we are stacked. There is no inventory space left, which is a bit rough. We want to win, so this is going to be our backpack. Winning is just 3 guns. Just 3 guns, and they have a wooden sword and a leather armor. Very basic stuff here, very basic stuff. Can they survive this? I think they can, because now we're gonna run out of stamina. Come on, hit them dead. Yes! Oof. Whew. That was crazy. I wonder if we skipped on the broom and instead of that put all the other things in, ignite the coal, have the boots, if that would have been the better choice. Do not know. But the bag of given is in and it doesn't give us inventory space. Ouch. So we sell the PM. We sell the broom. We keep the toast. I don't know. Customer key card. We could go for more unique items. Can we then just find unique items? I'm not sure that's possible. Do want the piggy, but come on, inventory space. Let's reroll. There's inventory space. It's just too early for the boots. We have to sell them for money. That's a bit rough. But it is what it is. Keep the inventory space here. Magic for dummies. It's not that important to bank things. Bag things that are on sale. We'd rather have the gold and then have the bag of giving give us something. Right. Piggy goes in. We do ignite the coal. 2 seconds, 3.5 seconds. Very slow attacking. If you have less than stamina, regeneration, otherwise gain regeneration. Gaining regeneration is good. A little bit of lifesteal on the axe is good. Cleanse me. Do not have any mana, so the magical dummies really doesn't do anything. So now we lost a gun, and we're not really more durable either. Have a little bit of lifesteal, and we might get regeneration. We did get regeneration, so that's cool. We're getting poisoned a lot, but we have proper guns, and they don't have a single gun. So of course we win. Beautiful. Spicy banana is on sale. We did find the puzzle bag of love. Burning sword instead of axe. This and slotted weapons, or both. 0.6 makes us think maybe just keep this in. These expensive boots are protection. Don't need the flame now. Can simply slot the fly agaric. And we cannot reserve anything here. Chance to gain flame, 170 used heal for 3. That's really interesting. So we are going to sell the boots. They're not that expensive. We like to keep the food. We do like to keep the food. What about a little bit of crafting up things? 1.6 is fast, so you go poison. Burning coal in the flame, but we have only 3. Might take the unidentified skill. Even though the spicy banana heals and we have a puzzle bag of love, let's get the spicy banana, it's fine. We could have gotten the battle cry or something, so yeah. Could we have gotten something really good? Probably. But the spicy banana helps us now. Heal for 3, and 20% of 3 is less. Is not even a half point. But we have 5 stamina. Let's do like that. 5 stamina. If we use up all of our stamina, we heal for 15. But 20% of 15 is 3, so we heal 18 instead of 15. Genius. Genius. But if we go for a bunch of weapons, that adds up, I suppose. 0 money. Kind of interested in the gems. Not in the food so much. I think this is already it. Let's go. Yes, and we're going to use up our 5 stamina really fast because we have 2 stamina using weapons now. Good. So that is already a little bit of healing. We have regeneration going. And we did poison them. They only have a broom. We did punch through the leather armor. That is great. Now we could sell the stuff and buy a pumpkin. On hit. Fatigue starts, gain 10 heat. Pumpkin is crazy pants. Doesn't cost any stamina. Use a banana for a spicy banana. But the bag of given gave. First it giveth, then taketh away. Mrs. Struggles, remove buff. Triggers faster is just money for us now. Charge splitter is just money for us now. Bunch of gems you can craft yourself up. Here's something to deal with the stamina. But it might be just money now. This would buy us the guy. But it does not buy us something else. I think we are going to... Even though the fly agaric last time, it did inflict a little bit of poison. And this is around 4 still, so... On the other hand, 2 gold. Slotting... Can we slot both? 6. We buy this. We have 1 left. We need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. It was meant to be. Oh dear. It was meant to be. And the flawed amethyst still sits there. In reserve. Banana not on sale, so screw you. It's just 1 gold. But the economy on the bag of giving is genius, because most of the time you do not reroll. Imagine never rerolling in your run. That's probably 30 gold. At least. Let's start the Viper Bell. Alright, Mr. Pumpkin, you're slow, but you do deal 6 to 12 damage. 4.9 seconds. Boom. And they're stunned. Uh-oh, our healing is not enough. How's our damage output? Good enough. Wonderful, wonderful. 4 heat, 1 poison. That was actually extremely dangerous. They had Stanker's toothpick, bow and arrow, and a short bow. And the leather armor again. To make them durable. Spell Scroll Blessing of Purity is on sale. We're definitely going to buy this should we have the money, which probably will not have. Super duper fast triggering on the pumpkin is a no-brainer. Let's get rid of the axe. 0.46 0.7 stamina per second is the highest stamina consumer. Yes, we can replace the axe with a falcon blade. The toast triggers faster? Nice. Good. And of course the pumpkin triggers faster. Or we can have a single trigger here like the flawed amethyst. We have 3. I think we'd rather have the purity. Trigger purity or flawed amethyst. Purity 2.4, flawed amethyst 2.5. It just cleanses. And the scroll could also heal if we don't have any debuff. So let's go get the scroll in. Do want this, we do want that. You trigger twice. Your damage is but that's fine. Triggering twice, so the coal goes inside you as well. 1.6. This is super fast now on the burning sword. But 40% faster, but this thing triggers twice every time. So yeah, poison. Poison is good. A slice of toast and pumpkin loves each other. Stamina usage medium with a toast and no banana. Good. Start the bag of battle. Now, next round, I don't know if we're gonna replace anything, but surely the bag of given gives us something we don't want to slot, which is very rare actually. We always want to slot everything, but then we sell the things that don't immediately help because we're out of inventory space. Here's inventory space from the bag of given. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We don't have any blocks, so we want this. The Amulet of Steel is great, but it does give us blocks, so we could sell the Schmelly, but the Schmelly might be useful later. And then we have a little bit of poisoning chipped emerald, and all these crafted items give us bonus block. Yeah, there is nothing to sell, so I suppose we could sell the Schmel. Like we said, we'd rather keep it and put it in, but there's only 2 inventory slots left now, and we want the chipped amethyst to cleanse ourselves. So yeah, you are crafted. Could go in here and the pig there. Actually, that is possible. Which means you go there, the blue one. So much crafted stuff. Items gain 40 block. Gain in power. 5 block for each crafted items. That's not quite 40. Ah. The cog is good. If we want to craft up something immediately, it's good that we found it. But otherwise... Spell Scroll of Purity could actually go in here. The Burning Sword helps out 2 guns. That is way better. The Pumpkin and the Falcon Blade. Did help out the Falcon Blade before. Did help out the Forging Hammer before. So it might have been better down here. It's also crafted. But if the Blessing of Purity heals, we wanted to heal more. Sure. Can't wait to get rid of the Burning Sword, to be honest. It's just not doing that much. Good. Bewitchment. Oh, Bewitchment is dangerous. We did play with this before. It was good fun. But we do stun this mage. They cleanse themselves, but so do we, only not as fast. Falcon Blade, though, should deal massive damage. Good. Did find a heart and a rune. See? Cannot slot now. This is 4 slots. Somehow we will make it happen. This is actually not so bad. Move you over. Mr. Toast, move you out. Heart is in and heart is fast. How do we craft the cargoes? What does this Tiger Rune do on hit? Chance to gain Vampirism. Is better than poisoning, I suppose. Then cleanse me, and in the future cleanse me faster. Pumpkin goes super fast. And then we're out of space. We could get rid of the blue one and the red one, doesn't matter. And buy the flawed amethyst. Good. That is nice enough. This doesn't need to be slotted anywhere in the Amulet of Steel. Start of battle, gain 30 block. And it already did its thing then. Right. Looking great. Looks like a board. Good. What is this? A leather armor again. Hero sword and short bow. Can we punch that armor? The intermittent stunning is really good. Chance to stun. 50% every time. Yeah, we're very happy with the pumpkin. We might sell our Star of Courage. Did have a little bit of stamina issues there, but we get an Ice Dragon. And an Ice Dragon does not use stamina. Can only take less magical damage. Ice Dragon. Oof. We need to slot them. And we can immediately slot them here. What is all this? I don't see us getting money for that. Death Lotus. Use luck to regenerate stamina. We currently don't get any luck. It's a godly item. It's a godly item. Freeren's Guide. Use mana that the Lotus gives to freeze even more. Could make it super fast as well. And getting rid of the Burning Sword gets rid of only 2 spaces. But we will. It's out-leveled now. There's a cog for if we want to craft something. Nothing here is on sale. Tell you what, we're going to ignore this. Going to absolutely ignore this. Of course, now the issue is how do we slot everything? I mean, the heart seems to be a no-brainer. And this already is alright. Death Lotus is great. I think we want to bank it. Freeren, not necessary to bank it. Do you even have slots? This is crazy pants. Good, make sure to craft everything. The burning coal. Let's keep this in. Oh, we can craft it right now, actually. Is that on a waste of a good cog? I think it might be a waste. I want to bank this all. We have gold 10. Alright. Ah, we could buy something here, like the Shield Master and the Amulet of Steel. That's actually a combo. Oof. Big decision. Wonder if you can slot it. Not with this. Amulet of Steel, Shield Master. Gain 50-20% of maximum health. If we could somehow get maximum health, we have a Death Lotus that gives us mana. We have things like Badgers. This could go crazy. And then we gain Empower and we have a lot of guns. How we need to do it. We needed to do it. Not because we like to do it. There's a spell scroll Ice Block on sale. We're gonna buy it and potentially make the mirror. Gain 20% of your buffs. Chance to reflect debuffs for each Holy Moly. But Holy we don't even have. Still, it is on sale. I think we want this. Do we want to keep the Toast? It's only one slot. Also, the Pumpkin loves the Toast. Star of Courage can go. That's one. Genius. Then the green is another one. And the coal, I suppose. And now we have the inventory space that we wanted. Can put it here. Is this reasonable? Maybe. We could leave out the banana. And then everything is reasonable. Good, you trigger faster. Should you not trigger faster the turtle instead of the scroll? Falcon Blade. Absolutely. So we have to make the turtle here upside down. Or climbing up the heart. That's what it is. Looking at the Amulet of Steel. And then this is highly effective. Good, start the battle. And watch our foes crumble. Good. They don't have anything. That's not true. Dragon Nest, Sun Shield, Burning Blade, and 2 bananas. They also crit with a Leaf Badge. But we barely take any damage here. 4 in power already, 9 Vampirism we have. Tiger Rune, I suppose. Amazing. Vampirism is only good for the Falcon Blade itself and the Forging Hammer. But we do gain in power and the Forging Hammer hits hard. Good, we did gain some inventory space from the Bag of Giving there. Magic Torch. No. But there's the badger we were talking about. Definitely gonna get this guy in. Don't have that many natural things. Can we get the pumpkin and the turtle together? Potentially forever. Not currently. 1 gold remaining. Keep crafting me. Blue and blue. Badgeroo. I think we have to switch around these things here. Who gives us buffs? The Falcon Blade, no. The Tiger Rune, yes, but the Tiger Rune is socketed, not slotted into a bag. You give buffs. You also must be fast. So here is then the space. And the turtle can still be in. Use a slot for that. I don't know. Double-sided should be somewhere else. Should be here. Should be here, but the fanny pack then is wasted. Also, how the heck? This is definitely a slot not getting done. Only one slot left. And the badger doesn't hit anything from here. They hit things from there. We need that slot. But how? We cannot... It's just... There is just no way. Badger, you don't give much, do you? I mean, this is now the only thing. And then we have more speed action down there. No, we don't. But we would have to go in here. And then we have a single speed slot. Could be used for cleansing. That's probably all she wrote. Nobody here gives... Oh, the Amulet of Steel and the Puzzle Bag of Improvement is alright. Would be better to have both the heart and the amulet in. And I suppose we could make it work. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Puzzle bag. Good. Hard. Badger. Hammer is out of luck? No. Hammer is in luck. Hammer. Craft me up the lifesteal. Blue and blue for mana gain, but we don't have space for our mana gain. Right. Can we slot this in another gun? No? Well, that's sad, because we want to poison. That's not lifesteal? That's insane. It's not lifesteal on the Falcon Blade. Instead, poison. Good. Use mana. The badger uses mana. Hold on. Maybe we don't even have that mana. I don't think we have that mana. Cleanse me super fast here. Wait, what? Don't tell me the Falcon Blade has massive range. Wow. What? That is crazy. Falcon Blade is amazing. But we needed mana. The only way to get mana is slot the Falcon Blade twice. With a sapphire. We resist poison. And we have the chance to duplicate any buffs we get. Good. And then we could do lifesteal on the dragon. And then we don't need that vampirism from the rune. Makes sense. Good, everything is slotted. Not really, but we don't have the inventory space and we don't need it. This is already powerful for round 9, I think, yes. Scrolls and staffs. There's a magical girl. And they have the Staff of Fire. They're getting stunned all the time. The dragon wrecks them. And we shut them down as well. Oh, they cleansed themselves, but good. Doesn't matter. They're dead. Ooh, what the heck is this? Spring Loader. Items trigger 10% slower. Ah, you put them on top and they trigger 10% slower, and after 9 seconds, advance the cooldown of the slotted items by 2 seconds. And they trigger 35% faster. This is amazing. After 9 seconds, we could spring load the turtle. 10% is nothing, especially with a falcon blade there. Spring loader is good. We need the inventory space for it. It's a 2x2. Hyper Hedgehog is amazing. We do gain Empower from the Amulet of Steel and the turtle, and then Spring Load, and then we gain so much Empower, and then the Hedgehog deals so much damage. This is scaling that goes like crazy. Also, you're natural. You need to be near the badger. We need that inventory space. We do gain mana for the hedgehog from the flawed sapphire now, which means we're probably going to get rid of the lotus. Yeah, Frostbolt, goodbye. Lotus is now good money. False Life. Gain overheal as maximum health. Yes. Are we going to make that investment? Because we do like the False Life, especially when we have a nice slot for it here. Falcon Blade fully slotted. And no more inventory space. So what we could do is sell all the little gems. Sell the stone for sure. Spicy banana is now goodbye. Right. I could forget about the scroll and not make the mirror. On the other hand, the mirror is great. Maybe... oh, and we have a holy item here for the mirror as well. To reflect debuffs. Do you like the mirror? If we buy this... let's buy it and reroll. And there's inventory space. Good. What do we sell? The little gems. Doesn't feel good. We want to craft them up. Instead, put a chest for the chest. Honestly, it might make sense not to craft this flawed ruby. I don't know. 3, 4, 5 inventory space. Yeah, the spring loader doesn't go in now, but it will go in the future, so that's fine. I'm going to steal. This guy gives block. Yeah, health drops below 70%. Gain 35 block. That's almost 1 empower. Good. 4 spikes as well. And 3 empower straight off the bed. When you drop below 70%, it's not straight off the bed then. Good. Do I need to go faster? Better if the turtle goes faster. The heart. The false life. The badger. The pumpkin. The dragon. The forging hammer. And the blessing of purity, I suppose. And the cleansing. Good. We could spring load these all like this. Except the dragon is too fat. But when we have here a spot underneath a toast, we can make it fappen. All we need is bags. Good, let's start the backpack battle. Oh, frost. help seal the deal. Hard to pull off seal the deal here. Ice armor, frostbite, some bows, the claws of attack. Now we punch through the armor, and now they're dead. 12 frost as well. Start the survival mode. And we have inventory space, nice. Good, now we have to move this all around. These 2 spaces must go there. How is that possible? Actually, all the 4 need to go here. Like this. It just means we need a couple of additional inventory space. Frieren, goodbye. Ice block. We meant to make the cold mirror. So one crafting round, I suppose. Wonder if we should not do the pumpkin. But not stunning. I guess. Not stunning for 1 round. Ruby egg we don't need, even though we have empower and could be 1 more guy. But let's not. We can craft another stone, which is nice. Put the yellow somewhere on the spring loader. Spring loader is defensive, right? Chances is stuns, chances is critical hits. Sure. Let's be protected. We have 7 gold. Here's a toast and a pumpkin. These little gems we're gonna get rid of. Then we need inventory space. We have 9 gold remaining. We could look for it, or we can bank the money. Let's bank the money and start the battle. Looks like a crafting round, right? But not having the pumpkin. It's fine, we don't stun. We just steal our massive damage. Oh, they gain so many buffs. Not 100% convinced. We don't deal too much damage. We have almost 500 hit points. Gain a lot of block again. Come on, fatigue damage. Gain the block again, and we win. This was rough. This was super rough, but the spring roller helped us out. Turtle every 7.5 seconds gain. Yeah, plus 20% of maximum hit points. That was really good, with the false life all the time, increasing our maximum hit points. Good stuff. Phew. But we'd rather also stun. Good, so he was down here somehow. Who is using buffs? Because we can refund that. The heart. So if we were to move everything here and slot the heart inside, can move this out. Put you down. Also look at the chili goobert there. Chili goobert with our super fast triggering. Excalibur, no, goodbye. Toad, gain luck and mana, no. The mirror is now in, but a beam. And there is space for it. It's hammer time. Good. So many gems. You still like the toast, Mr. Pumpkin. Can we lay these guys down? There is 1 slot not taken now. By the Falcon Blade. Need a single slot. For the spring loader here. I don't know if it's possible. But the heart contained in the puzzle bag is good. Who gets sped up? You get sped up? But you're not really that speedy. I think Chili Gooped goes. Good. Fanny Pack. Red Gem. Pig. Leather armor on sale now. Spell scroll Dark Frenzy. We do have a cleanser now. No, we don't. Chance to reflect debuffs. There's a 24% chance to reflect debuffs, which is good. We could super cleanse and get the Dark Frenzy. Which one needs to go really fast? The heart would be nice. The heart and the turtle. If we can get the heart and the turtle into the Dark Frenzy. Here is possible. What are we even using? Nothing. So, wrong bag. But the cleansing here should be fantastic. Good. Craft me up there. Lifesteal on the hammer, but vampirism on the falcon blade. It's good. It's a good slotting. Badger Spirit has 3 friends. Springloader fully slotted. Right. What is this? Use 8 health, gain 3 mana, inflict blindness, inflict even more blindness, but this time... Wait a minute. Mirror? Chance to reflect debuffs. So we blind ourselves and reflect them? Is that possible? Let's check the log. If it's possible every time the Dark Frenzy triggers, you're gonna check if it got reflected or not. Start the battle. That would be really mean. Good. Wonderful. Debuffs. Good. We debuff like crazy, but they're also trying to corrupt us. But they're printing heat. I'm not sure we can... look at the heat they print. They're out of stamina, which is nice. Yeah, we cannot win against the heat printer. Heat printer, 2 Schnellies. No chance. Open the log. Heat. Cupcake staff. Yeah. Cupcake staff. On check, use 3 mana, gain 4 buffs. Type you have the most as a printer. Darn. Darn. Alright, where's the spell scroll? 3 seconds. What's your thing? It's every 3 seconds and it never changes because we do not have a heat printer. Self-inflicted 1 blindness. Good. Can we look for reflect? Cold mirror seems not to do anything. 6 seconds. Self-inflicted. 9 seconds. Dealt 0 damage, Falcon Blade. Oh, that's not too much. 7 to 8 damage. What? Don't you gain bonus damage from something? Probably not. Where's the self-infliction? The scroll is going. Gained, regenerated 6 health. Gained, removed, gained. Dealt, regenerated, gained, cleansed. Gained. Ah, there is the scroll. Self-inflicted. And then the dragon missed an attack. Cleansed. A mirror. Gained 1 regeneration from the cold mirror. It doesn't even need to go in the Falcon Blade because it doesn't trigger. What needs to go in the Falcon Blade is the Heart of Darkness there. That will use up a slot, but it's just what it is. Good, and then the mirror can go anywhere as long as it sees the hedgehog and the heart, which is hard to do. Dum, 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 dum. Or impossible, rather. We can sell the snowball. Don't need to buy much here. Did not get any inventory space. Just super sad. We can sell this. We can look for inventory space. Good. Fast triggering there as well. Dark Frenzy we did like in theory. In practice it did not do very much. Yeah, there is no way to slot the mirror near the holy things. If we move you around, and then you are also good. We have the holy things a little bit together, but not enough. Da, da, da. Not enough yet. Switcheroo around. That would work. Good. Now we have to get the fanny packs over somewhere where they make sense. Here is one possibility. Good. That is wasting one fanny pack slot. It's fine. Good. 2 Falcon Blade opportunities are not taken. Reduce opponent's healing is nice. 2 gold remaining, and there is a flawless to pass. Banking stone not with the Bag of Giving. So, alright, let's start the back battle. And this was, of course, a fluke. Losing against the heat printer is very natural. Good, what about this guy? It's a pyroman, so they should be printing heat as well. But maybe they don't. Where's our block? Come on, stun is good. Block should be more and more in the end. Block, ooh, 76 block. Ooh, they immediately punched through it. But we win in the end. We have 7 blindness. And only 2 luck. Yeah, that is very detrimental to our power output. Very much so. Good. But the turtle is keeping us in the game. Regain inventory space from the Bag of Giving, and the Lotus again. Regenerate stamina. No, we don't want to use up our luck. I'm gonna get rid of this instead. Good. Chessboard, goodbye. Poison. Sure. Poison here. Oh, we will slot the Wolpertinger. We will. And again, the question is how. Maybe you somehow. Don't need the slot. That means the Wolpertinger is wasting 2 fanny pack slots. Do we have a straight up leather bag? Down here we do. Whoop. And whoop. Dragon is super duper fast. And pumpkin is super fast. I mean, 1 fanny pack. slot. And then Wolpert can go in. He's very happy to see the turtle. And the badger is very happy to see the Wolpert. Very good. And the spell scroll is happy to see the Heart of Darkness. Good thing we switched that out last round. And we cannot slot this gem here. So we're gonna sell it. Start the battle. Pretty good, pretty good. Wow, unupgraded hedgehogs. Ooh, this Wolperting is happy. So they're racking up. Oh, is it double pandemonium? We haven't seen that ever before. Only 3 food slotted on this and 2 food slotted on that. We have 15 poison in the end. I think we reflected some. Reflect. Reflected 1 poison pandemonium. Reflected spell scroll. Oh! So the spell scroll can get reflected by the mirror. Very nice. They have 13 frost from the dragon and from the falcon blade. And the poison will be reflected upon them. Good. How's that damage output, by the way? 533. They had 220 hit points in the end. Ice Dragon is our damage dealer. Falcon Blade. Forging Hammer, Hyper Hedgehog. We have 15 in power. Let's go. Pumpkin deals even some damage. Good. Nice. A heart on sale. And here's a puzzle bag of energy that goes with it normally. And this one fits in here nicely. Do we sell the potion derp? Yeah. It's too cumbersome. Oh, he's an upgraded dog. The Badger Spirit Companion might enjoy. If we would find it here in our bag. Hold on, you do block? Gain 75 block, take less damage. Yeah, but it's hard to fit you in. All 3 would have to go here where the Falcon Blade is. That's a no-no. Dog instead of toast. Good. Pumpkin is no pet. Pumpkin is no pet. Pumpkin likes food. Gain block and cleanse. Ah. You have to go somewhere else. You have to stand up. Stand up here. It is possible. Good. But since we have so high derpage here now, maybe we can make use of that 1 Falcon Blade slot somehow. Just need to put it in a 1 slotter. Just need to put it in a 1 slotter. Another 1 slotter, we should say. Like the cupcake. But honestly, doesn't seem to be in the cards. What if we make this better over here? Let's get rid of this customer key card. And yeah, we're an adventurer and we never bought twine at all. Because the bag of giving is doing the heavy lifting here. We could somehow make this work a little bit better over there. Could do this, for example. Oh, this looks very different now. Both hearts sped up. Heart, Hedgehog, and Wolperting are sped up. That will blind us very fast. Don't have that much cleansing. And then we could look for single spots here. I don't think the badger can move too much. Nobody else can move here too much. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna slot anything there. The dog is in. And the cupcake is in. The mirror stays. Would love to speed up the turtle. It's so impossible. Wolpertinger is not in a green. But can't be helped at all. Can do another deathly thing here. Deathly dark. No space for the piggy of riches. That's not good. With 5 gold we can look for something or buy another heart container and not be able to slot it. I think we're gonna forego the heart container. And everything here, let's reroll. Awkward inventory space on sale, we just sold it. But we cannot not have it. We do our miscellaneous stuff here, or wonder if we can slot this somewhere better. Like up here? No. Like here? Needs to hit this. It wants to hit that. But it does not. Screw the hedgehog, I suppose. Good. And then we still have gems. Faster pumpkin. Poison protection. And cleansing. Good. Dog is not in. Dog is not in the hedgehog, but that's fine. Let's survive 4 more rounds. We have 1 gold remaining and no inventory space left. Start the battle. And we did want to speed up the stunning pumpkin. That's a new band. It's a fan band of the smashing pumpkins. The stunning pumpkin. Good. Oh dear, they're invulnerable. But they're also stunned now. Wow, they just resurrected with a phoenix. 44 heat went bye-bye. But yeah, and we shut ourselves down, but good, let's look at our accuracy. 25%. 35%. We need a luck generator. Wolpertinger is doing their best, but are we using up luck? Nullified luck. Luck. Gained Wolpertinger 1. Oh dear. Wolpertinger 100%. All 3 luck we gained was from the Wolpertinger. Null Blade. That's interesting. With no accuracy. We love the Null Blade, but it's gotta go. Regrowth. Green and black is Lotus. And we already sold the Lotus, so we're gonna sell this as well. There's another Blinding Scroll. And there's a Blinding Sir Sand. No. Can craft up more gems, I suppose. Here is a luck gain. We just have to slot it in our backpack. Could be great to slot it in a green. What if this scroll was like that? What if it was like that? Dun dun. Switcheroo on the hard front again. Because we do want to trigger fast. I know we're going to blind ourselves fast, but that's fine. Good. Dum 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 dum. Important thing is we heal a lot. And we gain a lot of regeneration. How do we craft this gem? There's no space. We do need space. We want this gem here as well. Poisoning or lifesteal? Both. There's no space for the shroom, but a boom. 2 gold. Can sell these little guys. Can even sell all little guys. We need inventory space, not so bad. 5, but not that bad. No, no, and no, no. Stamina sack for next round. Possibly. Let's start the battle weight. Gain a little bit of block up front. Start the battle. Right. There's a Dark Frenzy up, and False Life is every 5 seconds, every 4.6 seconds, every 4.3 seconds. We have 7 Empower, we have 2 luck, we have 14 luck. We cleanse away our blindness. That should be a win against this Pyromancer there with a sun armor and sun shield. Easy peasy. Good. What is this? Thor's hammer. The bag of given giveth. On hit, 45% chance to stun. Use 2 mana to deal 12 magical damage and inflict 5 blindness for 2 seconds. Good. If we speed it up really fast, we can stack this blindness. And there's a Claws of Attack, which we do not need. Don't think the wand is too bad. The garlic is too bad. 2 little gems can craft you up. Can craft you up. Healing is increased by 20%. That's nice. We do want to slot the hammer. I slot the hammer. We slot you downwards. The interesting thing here is that the spring loader is perfectly slotted. I mean, it doesn't get any better. But then there is the thing that here is actually another slot. What if the hedgehog goes somewhere else? The hedgehog goes left. Do like the Dark Frenzy on all those things. Definitely seems like a good idea. Do need that inventory space. Let's get rid of the Claws of Attack, even though the idea of hitting real fast and slotting a powerful gem inside is, of course, titillating. Titillating. Is it? Yes. Good. We do buy the inventory space. And slot the hammer. Use 2 mana. It could go into a what's it called? Puzzle bag of energy. Could go inside. Dun 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 dun. Like so. How much dark do we have? We have another scroll, that's right. Of course, this is absolute madness. What's your stamina cost? This will wreck us, right? Stamina cost is only the hammer and the falcon blade. We have the Wolpertinger. 10 to 13. Stun. Use 2 mana. Mana we gain from the falcon blade. as well as another buff, so the Wolpertinger is doing something great. And we can blind ourselves still. Would love to increase the speed of things like crazy. Not the weapons. Wolpertinger and heart. Seems reasonable. Healing and 1 heart. Wolpertinger and heart. Good. What goes faster? We don't want things to go faster, we want the stamina. Doesn't seem to be in the cards much. If you attack faster because of the Falcon Blade, then you have a 50% chance to remove a random buff. Wow. We'd rather cleanse ourselves. Good. And there should be another space here, but there isn't. We can look for inventory space. We have exactly 4, and we need that space for the wisp. There is inventory space, and it fits in. Good. Let's sell the flame. Put it in. Bada bim. What about this? Can I not hit both hearts? I just can't. Just can't. Need to hit it on the buff gain. Buff gain is stamina gain. And the wisp. Da, da. Can fit something dark on the top right in the future. Can I gain 2 money here for more cleansing? Cleansing is too important not to do. Oh, this thing just doesn't hit. Damn. Maybe we move the heart. Maybe we move both hearts. This would hit both hearts. And the turtle. This would hit both hearts and the turtle. And would profit from 2 thingies to go even faster. Just very interesting. Good, the turtle is the most important thing, so let's speed it up. Yeah, let's not worry about blinding ourselves, but we do need to worry about our stamina. Good, how come we have so much inventory space now? Still have 4 left, and we have a speed up left as well. We have 2 speed ups left. Let's see if we got more natural things now. Dark things. Also no. I mean, the wisp is a reasonable choice for sure. Cleanse me fast is the absolute best choice. Good, and then we can slot this front-loaded block here. Then everything is in. Thor's hammer. Use 2 mana. The Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger will give us mana. Wolpertinger will give us everything we need. Everything we don't have. Luck, mana. Is there another thing? I don't think so. Luck and mana. He's gonna switch between luck and mana all the time. But I think we should be able to cleanse all of our some blinding problems. We find a corruptor. They're gonna probably corrupt us so bad. This looks like a little bit of corruption. We have the corruption armor, but not nearly enough. We have poison. We have 1 blindness. We have 7 blindness now. Oh, it's a lightsaber. Good. Out of stamina all the time. But the turtle should help us. And it did. And even still we got blinded. We got the luck there. Is there another luck gain? Oh yeah, the wisp. That's right. So it does give us the mana. And they got blinded as well. But they had so much luck as a ranger. Good. So we straight up get the moon armor. To defend ourselves. If we have 2 more inventory spaces, and we do have 2 more inventory spaces, just hard to put them up there, then we could put the moon armor there. That would be nice. Magical items. Start of battle. Gain some extra block. Could be good. Trigger fast for reflecting 2 debuffs. That's nice. It's very nice. Let's sell things. We have 2 gold. Now we can craft up our cleansing. But without the inventory space we cannot slot the moon armor. It just is what it is. Survive 1 more round. You serious? We can sell a health potion or slot it. But let's sell it. There is not going to be any fusing happening unless we use the cog. 2 gold. Let's look for more. Maybe sell something for this fanny pack. The pig. Absolutely. That 4 maximum health for each socketed gemstone is nice, but it's not nice enough. Let's get rid of it. And there is inventory space up there now left. For usage, but honestly, with all the puzzle bags, is it in the cards? We have 3 gold remaining as well. Wait, if we have these, oh, we can make it happen. Again, to a type which you have the most. Cupcake is very good. Cupcake and toast is also good, but we can have the heart and the armor, which is extremely reasonable. There's no way to slot everything else, but the toast is good for stamina. Cannot have everything. But what if we could? Let's fuse these guys. And fuse that guy? No, I'm gonna keep the 2. And then we're not going to cleanse that fast because we have 2 cleanser. Instead, we're looking for stamina. Falcon Blade regenerates our stamina now making use of the toast. But isn't this the 2 spot slots here that we're looking for? This guy, the hedgehog, barely deals damage. What if we instead spring load the toast, and then we have all 3 food next to each other. Oh man, then we don't have space for the oh man, that would have been too nice, wouldn't it? But the Amulet of Steel is too crucial. Can we put it up there somehow? Not if we don't move the badger. Badger is here. Wait a minute, this thing. So there could be a 1 slot there. But then we block the food situation, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Blocking the schmooch situation. Do you gain more block? No. Just asking for a friend. You also gain block once, so that's fine. You like the wisp, don't you? Spring loading nothing. Also, we don't like it. Once 20 for each magical item is 1790. That's 2 in power. We're foregoing if we don't move this over to there, which is in the spring loader. We could spring load the hammer. This is just so sad. Maybe we can move the turtle. You also give him power. You should be in green. Spring load. Also, the turtle is not sped up. Nothing here is sped up. Turtle needs to be sped up. Either by the Falcon Blade or by the spell scroll. So that's again a no-go. Amulet of Steel. It's good that the toast is sped up. That's great. Yep. A slot does 1 gem. 2 gold remaining reroll. Wow. False Life sees 2 deathly things. Deathly Dark. Lifesteal on the dragon is reasonable. Is it? Are we doing a lot of healing? Let's just increase our healing, because we do more healing than lifestealing potentially. Good. The hedgehog is slotted. Spring loader is slotted. Pumpkin is slotted. Cupcake is slotted. Amulet of Steel. Is the hammer time? Thor's hammer. Why do we keep this? Oh, because we want a perma-stun. That's right. Also inflicting a bunch of blindness for fun. Dog. Badge of 3 slotted. 4 slotted even. Good. This was a great run, actually. Wasn't it? Good. Double Nicky. And an Enraged Phoenix. Burning Blade. Obsidian Dragon on the Burning Blade. Sun Armor completely slotted. There's a lot of heat. But is it a printer? Yeah. Nah, I mean, just because they killed us, they're a printer. I blame Thor's hammer. We should have done other things, right? This was too stamina intensive. Let's find out. History. It was a great run, only 2 losses. Let's see. Good. We're out of stamina all the time, and we win still. That's 1. Good. Out of stamina all the time. And we win, barely. Thor's hammer is not a good addition. This is a lot of slots. 3, 4, 5 slots. We could have done better. This is 3 out of 3. So this is perfect run. If we win these 3 now, and we should. This was before we got the Thor's hammer. Good. The only chance to lose here is we find a real heat printer. With a cupcake or something. Cupcake goop, cupcake stuff, cupcake itself. So this is 3 out of 3. Because this is not a heat printer here. You even shut them down a little bit. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's go for 1 more. Just 1 more. And then we potentially have to do something productive again. New rank battle. Good. We could be a Berserker Pyromancer. Sure. Let's go for it. And the PN, but a BM is our damage dealing. We have a whetstone. That's nice. Let's craft up the whetstone into an improved whetstone. And a regular stone. Then we reroll. There's no sustainability so far. Beyond this one regeneration, doesn't count. Lump of coal cannot ignite, but can ignite now. Since we don't have any sustainability, we're gonna buy the shiny Schmel here. For a little bit of heal. And then we hope the stone hits. And then the PN should do the rest. We sustain ourselves during battle rage. We cleanse. We hit fast with a PN but a BM. Get that regeneration and cleanse. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. See how it goes. Against a PN and a banana, this is pretty standard. They also have an additional garlic wrongly slotted. We'll see what we can do. There's our lifesteal. If we hit, lifesteal out and we die because... Why? Why the heck did we die there? Did we not deal damage? Yeah, we missed an attack. And the stone also missed. We needed to deal that damage. And we missed again. What the heck is this? Oh man, what a start. What a horrible start. Improved whetstone is going to become the essence of steel. Get the fanny pack. Get the herbs. Get the banana, of course. Slot them there. There's so much flame. Cleanse me fast. I think we want an additional gun. Very probably. How do we make it happen? Maybe like this somehow. Could be. Good. Make the shovel or not. Let's not. And the banana is hard to slot in. Doesn't need to touch the pan. I mean, it does need to touch the pan, but it is hard to do. Maybe we can still do it. And we can. Burning coal. Cleanse me somewhere. Heal me up. All three guns are slotted, even though the stone flies in only once. And potentially doesn't even hit. 1.6 stamina, no problem. We have a banana. Improved whetstone is going to become the essence of steel. We're going to start the battle. Good. That was a rough start. This guy has 2 bananas and just a wooden sword. So we should be able to kill them. Good. Super spacious. Bags appear more often. We do like that idea, so let's put it in. Here's a bag. Bum 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 bum. Piggy bank. Dum dum da 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 dum. Let's go economy. Who wants to go economy with us? Let's reroll only once. Bag on sale, good. Who do we speed up? The stupid pan but a beam. I suppose. We bank a stone or we throw it. Doesn't matter either way. Cleanse me fast. Looking good. Unless we are looking better. And we are. No, still don't want to make a shovel. No space for the flames. It's fine. The pan is fast enough. Super fast, actually. Weapons inside deal more damage but attack slower. That's fine. We have the super spacious and a chip to pass. It's not going to be 2.2 seconds cooldown. It's going to be faster. Good. Start the battle. Front load regeneration. Banana was sustainable. There is a boomerang. Oops. It's going to steal our buffs. And we win so fast. Pyromancer Berserker, good combo. All combos are good in their own way. We keep the pen. We don't buy the sword. Goobit, Pestilence Flask, a Draconic Orb. Next states are critical. Is it ever the Draconic Orb? Let's reroll. Broom bada boom. Here's a fanny pack. Fanny pack could go here. Would fit in nicely. Broom is a little bit faster because it gets slowed down by the utility pouch. Banana, Schmell, stone. Huh. Good, and we're going to slot the flames. Healing herbs we want to collect. We collect these. And then we potentially have 4 if we sell these guys. Good. Stamina sack is a good idea. Can slot this flame. I can create coal. Don't we want to collect these coals? I think we do. Let's go. Burn them up. Buttercup. Shiny Schmell we don't want to collect. Let's start the back. Oh, hold on. Maybe we can slot the pig so that it profits from all these herbs. Something else? Flame badge. Good. And the cleanser is sped up. Can speed up one more thing. Actually. Wonder if we should move the banana. No, it's fine. Start the paper battle. It's in 2 fanny packs. 20% or 24%, whatever. 28. Is alright. Possibly don't even need it. Look at our rage. Lifesteal. Full hit points and win. They're out of stamina. Good. The axe is a potential replacement for the peon. But there's another banana, so good question. And a bag of stones with 2 stones, and we have the essence of steel. Right, let's replace the gun. It's gonna be a halberd? Do we want the halberd? Essence of steel. Wait, what? And a spear makes a halberd. Don't have a spear. How good is a halberd? Gain 1 damage, destroy 4 block for each free slot, or item gaining block. If there is no block to destroy, gain it instead. What? Seems reasonable. Let's get rid of the broom. Takes up too much space now. Good, then we slot this here. Put the stones inside of the utility pouch to go slower but deal more damage. Why? I don't know. Let's move this as best as we can. Essence of steel. Yeah, not sure. But potentially Thing is, we don't have any accuracy on these stones. They're slow, but at least they deal damage. We throw them very hard. Very deliberate, I suppose. The axe can go in. But a beam. And do we speed up the axe somehow? Because that seems extremely reasonable. A reasonable thing to do. Wow, this axe is fast. Can we speed up a banana? Asking for a friend. A friend who likes bananas. We can speed this up reasonably, and we can speed this up unreasonably. Good. Is there anything else? Pigman and herbs. Pigman and herbs. That's a, by the way, that's a law firm. Pigman and herbs. They do taxes, mostly. Good. The flame badge is in. And then we're completely out of inventory space because we wanted to speed up the banana so fast. Regeneration or poison? Let's do poison, and let's do even more stamina. Shenanigan. Because the axe is so fast, it might be more than 0.7 stamina. Good. A little bit of healing. Or we forget about the healing and just have the star in to find our unique item. No, we have our unique item. Healing then. We have no block. Good. Do we buy the knife? No. Do we buy the leather? No. We don't. Refresh. Eating herbs we buy. Inventory space we also do buy. Do buy? Eric do buy? No. Surely not. Unless you waste your time. So what is this? The flames are in. We have 2 gold remaining. No. Let's start the battle, that's fine. Piggy bank. For our economy, they have the shovel for economy, but nothing else. They don't have a proper gun. Our proper gun is doing its thing. 85% only. Accuracy. And the stones are throwing. Good. Stones are flying. Hammer time for the piggy. Bum bum. Now, let's bank it for a moment. Reroll the stuff for inventory space. That's not inventory space, that's a walrus tusk. Round 6 box of riches is a little bit late. There is our double axe. Wait one more round. Slaughter the piggy. We have 2 bananas. It's not unreasonable to be loved by anyone. But that's not unusual. Good. What we can do is waste a fanny space. And then we're looking a little bit better on the banana front. Because the hammer can go in here. And the nana can go right next to it. And be sped up reasonably. Even unreasonably. Good. Cleanse me. Herbs. Bling. A little bit of heat. Stamina. Or should we go 1 spike? 1 spike walrus tusk. This is the craziest item. It costs 4. And all it does is give 1 spike. Amazing, huh? If we sell these items, we can already get the axe going. But let's not be crazy here. Because we're doing great. Start the battle. Stamina use is very high, but we got 2 bananas, man. Let's not forget. You know, all these things are going slow except for the hammer. 15 damage on the hammer. 14 damage on the hammer and a stun. Out of stamina now. But 13 damage on the hammer. Out of stamina now. 12 damage on the hammer. Out of stamina on the axe is not good news, but in the end we hit with the hammer and stun as well. And boom! Bunch of coins. Do we keep for the golden armor? No. Greedy Pawisi. And here, bada bam, bada bam. What about the thorn whip? Do we want a bloodthorn and a dual X? Double X. How come we always say dual X? On hit gain 2 damage. Battle rage entered. Trigger extra attack. Damage gain increased to 3. So if we continuously rage, would be fantastic. Yeah, let's get it going somehow. We can move that in here and whoop, turn the Nana around. And then have the axe in. Bada-bam. And then we are already looking fantastic. Gold 15 even. Wow. Blueberries for the nanas. It'd slow them down more than it would speed them up. No magic whatsoever. Is that reasonable? Nah, let's bank them. They only cost 2. Who knows if we need them in the future? Oh, we could go for another piggy. We have 11 gold. This guy. Is this a crafting round? So we should increase in power instead of derping. Stamina usage medium. This is not even a crafting round. We can easily sustain 2 guns. Kind of greedy here. After 1 round, the pig has paid for itself. Good. And we can reroll. Phoenix. Fanny pack on sale is good. Can ignite another coal, I suppose. Let's do that. Here's a gun, the pen. But we kind of want a nice, slow, nice, quick, and tiny guns like the claws of attack for our essence of steel. So we only go for 1 big double axe, and then the rest is going to be stones and claws and daggers, I suppose. And being a fighter, these things. Maybe we shouldn't have foregone the 1 dagger before, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, how about more than 1 claw? Let's do it. We're rich. Let's do it. Can we speed something up? Yes, the blueberries. A little bit of almost front-loaded heal. And then we can do even more. Speeding up this axe. Throwing another stone. And then everything is slotted nicely. Start the Bell. What about the Phoenix, actually? Is this a Raging Phoenix deck? This is actually a Raging Phoenix build. It would be madness not to reserve them. Because we are a Pyromancer, and we can put them here to the Essence of Steel. And they can attack slower, and when there is Battle Rage, they can lifesteal, which is good because you lose health when you attack. Gains 5% critical hit chance per slotted fire item. Per slotted fire item. Well, that takes up a lot of space. Makes us think maybe it's never the Phoenix. But I think this is going to be... Phoenix is going to be our mid-game. Absolutely. When do we rage? After 5 seconds? After 5 seconds we rage. And imagine having good fire items around this guy slot. And then permanently raging with the collar, with a rage collar. Sounds a good idea. Let's start the battle. Good. What about this? Is a hero longsword and a fancy fencing rapier. We rage and we lifesteal during rage, but it's not enough. It's not enough. They dealt too much damage. This range over the puzzle badge. How long did the fight last? 7.4 rounds. So soon as the puzzle badge was done, after 5 seconds, Fortune's Hope, Hero Longsword and Fancy Fencing hit so hard. Poison didn't do much. But we did not have the time to punch through the holy armor. It was very close. This here is extremely effective, what they did. What they have. The 3 guns. Less stamina usage on the 2 crafted so they don't run out. Even if it's a long battle and a holy armor to protect them. Wow. Yeah, we don't have any armor. Armor would have let us win. Good, we go for the fighter, of course. Fancy fencing as well. Not for us. This is we're gonna get our beloved Phoenix. I know, we always say it's never the Phoenix, never the Phoenix. But a slower Phoenix could be nice. Could slot the things around. Now this is now rough to slot. This thing does not go slower. Good. Brace knuckles. 2 important guns go here. That would be the Phoenix and the axe. You can move everything on the edge there. Phoenix slots in here nicely. An axe slots in there nicely. Right. Speed it up even more and even more. Where is my bag? Good. Dum, da, dum. How do we craft up the Phoenix? And how do we slot this more reasonable? We cannot slot it reasonably, but... How many do you need for? We only have 3, that's 1 more round, not Phoenix crafted. We put the banana here. And the other banana there. Good, a single trigger there, cleanse me. And we put the regeneration here. So then, in theory, where do the claws go? Here and there. There. Good. 1 claws will have... Oh, wait a minute. Here and there, so we move everything to the left as well. And there. It's not a slot for a claw. But 2 claws here is already good enough. And that 1 stone can fly here. Along with another stone. There with a bag of stones underneath. Good. There is very little that can stand against this now in round 8. There is very little. Good. We do have potential here to find something, but we don't need to. Let's start the backpack battle. Good. And now our damage output is going to be crazy. They only have a Hungry Blade and a Spear. We don't care. We rage and we have lifesteal to sustain ourselves during the rage. Very potent rage. And then we win right after. Good. Stamina stack, yes. More regeneration, very desirable. Very much so. Healing increased with a heart container immediately, and then we rage. And our lifesteal is increased, is very good. But we have 4 flames now. No, did we not slot the flame badge last round? Oh, what a mistake. Oops. Let's gain the regeneration here. Extra flame. We want the heart. Bags appear more often. Start the back battle. Good. Could have slotted a couple more flames here. Not that we need them. Good. This is all nothing. Except, is it? Hardwood for the very first time. Common weapons deal 150% damage. That's our stones. Start a battle, gain 20 block for each common item. Ugh, the range on this thing is bad. Suppose we could slot it here. Claws are not common. Can slot it here to slot 3 stones. Oh, this is awkward. Slot it here because the claws are there. Wait. You look different. You look like that. Ah, that's how you do it. I understand. This would be even greater. Let's go for the hardwood. And another stone, of course. And then a stone goes here and 2 claws go there. Heart container is reserved, so stands to reason we buy it. Bags appear more often. Bags appear more often. I wish they actually would appear more often. Now we can craft up the Phoenix as a crafting round. Phoenix is slotted here now in order to surround them with flame. That's what it is. 1, 2. Don't tell me 5. Please don't tell me 5. 4. Good. The Phoenix itself is the number 5. Number 5 lives. And let me move this out. Which we can't. Good. Or bad, rather. Put the sack here. Speed up single slot items like amethyst and blueberries. Do we have another single slot item that triggers? Not really. But let's not forget the flame badge again. That's embarrassing. Good. All these common items. Mr. Pigman. Mr. Pigman, help me out. Start a battle. In here, I suppose. Do we have another common item? We do. That's a lot of block. It's no bananas. Let's speed up 1 banana. Good, 28% is good enough. How's our stamina usage? Speed up on banana regardless. Get all the heat we can get. We have the Phoenix, we will reincarnate once. Essence of Steel is doing its thing, we need another bag of stones. And then we can buy the heart container. We have 4 stones, we could make a golem. And we don't have a single dagger. But we don't go in power. Maybe it's not even a good idea to get the daggers. You just hit hard. Be stunned not for the sake of daggers. We don't want to run into spikes. So yeah. Double crafting around? I don't think so. We did want the heart for the healing since we don't have any block or anything. No defense to speak of. Just have our reincarnation. Let's start the back battle. Is this reasonable? Yeah. Good, we can craft the golem another time. Here is, if we want the golem, I mean with the backs super spacious here. Not back specular. Super spacious, we can speed up the golem. And stun a lot. And there is the Phoenix. So what could be a good fire item? Coal, of course. Let's get these items in. What is this? Gain empower, gain mana, remove, or remove stamina. Fanfare on sale when we don't have inventory spaces. So let's not even bank it. But we bank it. Could go for the Molten Blade as well. But I think we're done when it comes to guns. I do like this stone throwing idea. Let's reroll. Inventory space. Chili pepper. Chili pepper is a rare pyromancer item. It's natural and is not fiery. But it is on sale. Warpatinga. Phoenix is a pet, believe it or not. So Warpatinga could be very happy next to it if there was space. Which of course there isn't. It is on sale, so we bank it. And we have to make a decision. Remember the accountant one? Make a decision, sir. Put this here. Oh, this is so much fanny pack wastage. Dum dum dum. Good. Warpatinga or heart? Warpatinga is too early. Warpatinga is not even within the theme of the deck. Do have a single pet to speed them up. But Warpatinga is always good is the thing. If we can fit them in touching the Phoenix and the bag, the super spacious, that would be amazing. Also, no, there just is no space here. Enraged Phoenix. You gain a lot of critical hit chance here. Dum dum dim dim dum. Here would be the space. We would not speed it up. Only one space there. Warpatinga is too mighty not to slot. That might be alright. I mean, we could even do something there. And forego some things here. If this was down there, would be better. Oops. Oh, come on. Like this. Doesn't make a difference, does it? Not now, maybe in the future. Right, we keep throwing stones, of course. Now we have all these things for the future. Let's reroll. Fanfare must go now. Corrupted crystal on the heart is definitely good. Let's get rid of one banana. Heart of Darkness. That is a big decision now. Heart of the Darkness or Golem? With our setup here, I think it's Heart of Darkness. We already do stun. More stun, more good, but it should be fine. 0 gold remaining. Cleanse me. No space for the banana, but there is space for the chili pepper. Good. Should be nice now. I have a lot of front-loaded blocks, so that is comforting to know. Bag of stones not common. Start the battle. Right, a Wand of Dissonance. Depending on which you have the most of, it's kind of a cupcake, the Wand of Dissonance. So I could have printed something. They chose mana, and it's bad thing to do. Inventory space? Yes. We can still get the golem, by the way. Just find another heart. We can slot the flame up here. Could get another Essence of Steel going. Second Essence of Steel. For where? Here? Second Essence of Steel for here, the top right. For the Phoenix and the Brass Knuckles. For the axe. And a single stone that flies one time. Might not be worth it. Let's reroll. Fanny pack. Blueberries on sale. There's the second heart we were talking about. I mean, it is reasonable. Slot the guy somewhere. They need a lot of space then. Here is probably the most reasonable slot. Here is the most reasonable slot. Just cleanse me. Here's the most reasonable slot, and we also can craft them up, which is a long crafting round, because then we don't speed up the axe or the Wolpertinger. But it is what it is, and also we want our other heart to do its thing. Good. Cleanse me fast? Question mark? I suppose. What do we sell to buy the golem? Nothing. We don't want to forego anything here. It's banana time. Is herbs time. And good next round. Because now we're good. Oh, the hiccups. Need to chew more when we eat. What is this, a forest dragon? Good. that was crazy pants. 5.4 seconds. We win in 5.4 seconds, and the Heart of Darkness is, of course, already triggered with a front load regeneration. Good. Start the survival mode, of course. 5 tries remaining by the heart. So now we are going to pivot. We haven't found a single gloves. But it's just what it is. Phoenix is slotted only 3 times. That is 15% critical chance off the bat. Do you gain damage from somewhere? We're looking for scaling here. No, you don't, but the axe does. But what we could do is slot this actually here. How fast are you? 2.5? The axe is faster. Alright. Forget about the stones. That will leave us with inventory space as well. Which of course is welcome. Banana here. Doesn't matter. Or does it? It's common. Common banana, common blueberry. Blueberry is not common. Oh dear. Flame is common. Right. 9 gold remaining. We can even do more. Not this. Another Walrus Tusk, and then we need 3 gloves. Wait, is this space here? No. There's no more space there. And we do need the space on the left side, which means claws would go whoop, 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 whoop. Something like that. Which is fair enough. Okay, don't need to fully slot the Essence of Steel. Items give plus 10% block. Is this guy giving block? No. What was the weird thing? Oh yeah, the halberd. The halberd. Not the halberd, the halberd was the thing that gives block, weirdly enough. I suppose. It's not that weird, it's just the fighting style of a halberd. A reroll. There's a protection purse, good. Oil lamp. Oil lamp on the Phoenix here. That's proper. Sell the bag of stones because it just takes up too much space. Oops, what are we doing? Just want the protection purse. Slot the oil lamp. Good. Oh yeah, that's the issue then with the brace knuckles, isn't it? We might forego the Essence of Steel instead and slot the 2 knives down here, or claws. We're still thinking in our head, oh, we're gonna get here 2 claws of attack, and then with 1 banana and the utility pouch we never run out of stamina, and we have so many things that deal so much damage. Gain critical hit chance, more damage, because Essence of Steel, right? 2 damage front loaded, but that would only be on 1 claw. And if this was here, then the Essence of Steel would touch 0 claws, because we'd rather have the Essence of Steel touch Phoenix and brace knuckles and double axe. So yeah, additional guns here are welcome, but might not even be necessary. So we don't have the plus 150% damage on the stones. We don't have it. We did sell the bag of stones, so that was a mistake. I think we did want the stones after all. We just want the Phoenix verse. Alright, no more money. Let's start the back battle. Can we slot the flame? No. Start it up. Oh, the piggy must be sold soon. They have double enraged Phoenix, which is interesting. Do they count as a dragon? I don't think so, do they? Godly weapon pet. Godly weapon pet. Sapphire Wolf. Dragon attacks. Oh, we die. What? Dragon attacks heal. Dragon eggs. Additional dragon eggs are offered. Sort of gain. I think they count as dragons. They did reincarnate once. Oh man. Our rage didn't last long enough. Yep. That was the issue. Lost. But it was a crafting round for sure. If we had had the golem here sped up like that. Yeah. Sped up like crazy. Because they're also gonna use a regeneration. Definitely was a crafting round. Can we make use of a prismatic orb? Can we make use of a blood amulet? Let's look for things on sale instead. Here's another herbs. There's the bag we sold. We didn't want to sell it. Actually, we want to bank the stones. If we find them, we're going to throw the stones if we find them. Recompilation of the pig. That is an idea. Let's recompilate the pig and possibly even other things. Like one herb. One blueberry. One blueberry and one tusk, because we're not going to find more than one glove. Good, that's a good recompilation. 14 gold. But now we're crafted up. Buttercup. We should be able to do something with this golem now. Let's start the back battle. Do we? Oh, stop. Frontal regeneration is more important now because we have two things that need 7 regeneration. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So one of these guys is gonna fire. Who? Only the game knows. Let's find out. Whoosh, the golem fired. Maybe because it's more up in the back? They go from the top left to the bottom right. Seems reasonable. Can we get our 7? No, we win beforehand. That went very fast. Let's actually go backwards in time to see what happened. Stunned, 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 stunned. Let's see if they were permanently stunned. Started with 50 damage. Stunned 0.5, stunned 0.3, stunned 0.5, stunned 0.3. 70% critical on the Phoenix. Good. 34 damage. Axe is 44 damage. Brace Knuckles is 14 damage. And the recompilation action is about to commence. Whoosh. We get the money from the pig and then it recompilates into a shield. Moon shield. Items gain 12 block, gain mana. Items give more block. This guy gives us 150 block once. And we cannot put it next to them. I think that might be a sell. Awkward inventory space, but there's only 4 rounds remaining, so we buy. And we can move all the common items over. And potentially throw the stones that we find or not find. 10 maximum health and random buff. No, not for 8. Goobert, not craftable. Spike collar, just 1. Good. And there's a fanny pack. Probably gonna resell this potion belt. That was probably a waste of money. Neki. Coming in very late. Sell the shield, even though it would have had space there. But surely we're going to be fine. Let's have the Neki in. 32. There is another mother whetstone. Sure, let's craft it up. Then we reroll once. Stamina sack on sale. What did we do there? That was a waste of money. 32. Right. Maybe the golem is more worth? Not really. Herbs we want. Don't need these flames. Don't need the blueberry. Stamina. Don't need it. Let's get the extra herbs in. Collar next to the Nikki. Is there anything to speed up? Yes, there is. Just have to make it work somehow. This is fanny pack wastage galore. Good. Axe is really fast. Good. Collar, spikes, and we're good. Cleanse me. Oh, we have so many fanny packs, but now there is no space for chipped amethyst. Good. All this common stuff is completely slotted. Wonder if it has stars down. It has stars down as well. And up here. Good. And then we're still looking for stones that we can throw here. Is good enough though. There's no way of speeding up the banana. Looking great. Start the backpack battle. Nikki is helping out real good now. We have Wolpertingers, we have golems. We have phoenixes. Look at this damage and this stun. Alright. They were invulnerable there for a second. And they reincarnate once. And they're dead. Forever. No, they had tries remaining probably. Good. Improved whetstone. Fanny pack on sale. There's another bag of stones. Stone golem would profit from them, slotting them around, but there simply is no space. Suppose we could switch out here. But yeah, he needs his special kind of slottage. Could put him upside down. Box of riches? I think yes. Not going to nick it up. Don't need the kind of inventory space, and economy is good. We want to find gems to slot rather. Good. Now the heart is going to trigger first, very probably. How's a Nicky feel? Feels like 42. Good. Anything else to speed up? Maybe. Maybe not. He'll slot it. Nicky is done. How much does this do? Plus 10 damage. That's quite a lot. It's plus 20 damage here. 6 gold remaining. Reroll. Another spike collar. Yes, please. Cleanse me though. Still one flame. Get the collar. Good. Put it up there. It's fine. Reasonable. So I have 3 more rounds. Let's start the battle. Right, the heart should trigger first now from the regeneration. Wait. No, it didn't. The golem did first. That's fine. We rage for a long time. We rage longer than the battle lasts. Which is good for sustainability, 9 seconds. But they didn't have anything. They got stunned so much, they couldn't do anything. Good, there's another fanny pack. Which means we can get rid of another leather bag again. Either for the phoenix or the axe. Oh, the axe. But the axe is already in a lot of fanny packs. How many? 30%. And the phoenix? 10%. Let's make the phoenix 30% as well. Can we dub around here a little bit better? Potentially. Let's look what else is there. There is the stone we were talking about. Reroll. Another phoenix? No, thank you. Reroll. A blue regular sapphire on... not on sale, but on display. Of course, we buy and slot. And there's another blue, there's another X, and there's a corrupted crystal. There's a flame. One of these guys. I think yes. I think yes, maybe. Should be something we can do. Do we need to slot the collar there? Yes. Can replace this. Have a little bit of space over there. We don't need to speed up anything down here. So another stamina sack would be good. Instead of the 3 there. It gives us one more thing to work with. Or maybe even 2. Good, so we do this. That and that. Phoenix go back in upside down. Whoosh. Wolptinger is super faster. Cleanse me fast. Oh, we could craft up. Let's do it. In the last round we craft one more stone. And then we can sell this over there. Still have a protective purse left. That's fine. We could throw one stone. What about the banana? Couple more rounds. Reroll one more time. Chili pepper. So if we move the banana out, then the Neki will complain. Let's have the hardwood complain instead. But we don't want to throw the stone. It's 10 more damage on the stone golem. Right? Very probably. I guess. Just what it is. We can throw the stone once. Slot a flame. Slot stamina instead. Or speed up the golem even further. Start the backpack battle. There's one more slot. Yeah, we're never going to, unfortunately, craft the claws of attack that we wanted. There's an essence of steel down here. And there's no better way to slot it than where it is already. Yeah, we throw 2 stones here down here. One can hit critically, one is dealing a lot of damage. Could be nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Start the back battle. Yeah, for maybe a last round when we sell the box of riches. And find another bag of stones. But how do we slot the front load regeneration then? I suppose we could get rid of the shiny smell. And the banana, how's our stamina doing? Out of stamina. Stamina is not doing great. We almost died here and we needed a crit to finish them off. Yeah, they have a similar deck. Good. Good, we do find a gem, which is nice. Essence of Steel is slotted well. Reload. Another fanny pack. A protective purse, rather. Good. Chip to pass. We can bank. If we need the money for something else, definitely not a garlic. Wooden sword, no. Wooden sword and then slot it into the hardwood, right? Plus 150% damage. Give it some poison. Reroll. Have the extra stamina with the floor to pass everywhere. Is an idea, but it's probably a very bad idea, to be honest. We don't want to run out of stamina for the double axe. Let's reroll again, because we will not slot another Wolpertinger. Stamina sack, and then we can do something with the leather bag here, for example. Goodbye. Keep you in. We still have 4 gold. There's a Jinx tortilla. That is actually interesting. But interesting how? Faster on all these guys. Faster on the Wolpertinger. Good. Now let's sell our garbage. We're not going to craft any longer. Inventory space we might be able to do something with. Banana we unfortunately still need. The sword idea is good, but it's not good enough. Here's inventory space on sale. For 3. We sell a leather bag for 2. So it's also not good enough. Cannot ignite the coal in the last round, but we can slot it. Blueberries on Blueberry Hill. Possibly also not. It's just a reroll. And that seems to be it. Not sure. We can protect ourselves from stuns better, or we can let the Phoenix attack faster. This stupid coal is so annoying. With our gems, let's just get rid of it. Banana, box of riches. Wanna look for one more gem here. Here is a chipped emerald. I suppose maybe. Sell 2 flames. There's another stone, so we could throw 2 stones. We would forego speed on the actually important thing, brass knuckles. And 10 damage on the golem, which is no big deal. They're there mostly to stun. I think we might want to do this. Brass knuckles is important. Hey, he doesn't fit anywhere, this guy. Can you fit in here? Can it even fit in between this dude? I suppose the best way to slot them is at the edge where the stones are supposed to go. Slot him upside down somehow. Don't have the space. Compromise, throw only 1 stone. Nah. Also, he's not hitting the golem. He's hitting nothing that stuns. He's terrible. He's awful. He's not even common. But it is what it is. Let's look for one more. Bank the stone. Or not bank it, we're gonna throw it in the end. Let's look for one more gem. Is a cleanser, but it also reduces opponent's healing, so that's nice. Good. potentially look for one more thing even. Just need to sell one thing. What do we not slot? What don't we slot? Fast golem or stamina? That's the thing. We're gonna keep the stamina, but space is very limited now. Extremely so. The 2 greens. Sell 1, look for a gem. No gem. That's it. That's the extent of it. We sell this for 1, we can buy a stamina sack instead. Instead of the front-loaded block. Do we want front-loaded block or do we want front-loaded stamina? Let's go for the stamina. Oh dear, what are we doing? Ayya! Go for the front-loaded stamina. And then money-wise we should be almost done. Box of Riches goes. We could get some block here. And throw the stones like we said. And one of these stones is going to hit very hard. I promise. Good. And it's good to get rid of the opponent's block as well. Is there a weapon here? No. Regeneration is important. The hardwood is just in a hard spot now. And we want to keep the banana and we want to cleanse, have more stamina regeneration. But it doesn't seem to work out for us now because the front-load regeneration is just too important. Maybe we don't need the block. Is this not telling me that the common guns deal more damage? Yes. Common guns deal more damage. There is no space left for the extra stamina regeneration. Ah, there is not even space left for the cleansing. If we're being honest, there should be a flame item in here. For more crit chance. It wastes a fanny pack, but that's fine. Do not need to like it. What if we forego more damage on the golem? Let's forego more damage on the golem. Because that will regenerate more. More we say. Oops. We need to slot the Neki. Good. Colors are expensive enough for the Neki to be happy. And then the golem attacks faster because there's no spot to regenerate our stamina with. There is a fanny pack space. Good. That's very much better also for the hardwood. And then the only thing that is not in is speeding up the brass knuckles with the bird. Jinx tortilla. But that's fine. No big deal. Good. A lot of extra damage here, a lot of extra damage there. Brace knuckles, a lot of extra damage, crit chance. And accuracy for the stone even, which is very good. Seems super reasonable. Then these 2 stones are not slottable. Is there no... There, you can be slotted. We reduce the opponent's healing. Dark Heart is within the theme. Don't care if we get poisoned doing rage. We have so much lifesteal we should be able to mitigate. Let's reroll. One more time, just for fun. And another time, just for fun. Protective Purse. Could sell this Protective Purse, buy a Protective Purse. Start the back battle. It's another bag of stones. Good. Is gonna be a heat printer. Oh no. Oh, come on. Please stun them before they can print all that heat. Stun them more before do a stun before they do. Oh, 200 heat. Ah. Ah. No. No way. Oh man. Oh, so unlucky. Come on. 3 tries left. We probably died 3 times or so. Let's check out the history. Good. History says 4 times we died the very first time, which was super unlucky, and the very last time, which was also super unlucky. Yeah. I think 3 out of 3 times. Probably win here. This is not a heat printer, and we barely win. They hit hard. Good. We win again. Can we win a 3rd time? Possibly. Yes. And with 4 losses, it's a bit rough to try and win 3 of 3 times. But we will try. Just takes a long time. So this could be 2 out of 3 here. Yes, against Lufty. And this could be 3 out of 3 against... Cannot pronounce the name because I cannot read the name. Here where it was still early mid game. Find a phoenix with a vampiric armor. He wanted to die. Good. And then there is nothing over here. Surely we win. A streamlined deck. Can we get a 3 out of 3 in the early mid game? That would be fantastic. 3 out of 3, and the very first round. Pom pium pom pium pom pium pium pom. 1, 2 against Bulky. We lose. Barely not a perfect round. Ah, yeah, this was rough, but it was also big time fun. And yeah, we were so poor. That was a big deal, actually. Inventory value is only at 292. If it's below 300, you made a mistake along the way. Probably. But hey, 14 wins. It's still Bronze League. It's still early. So yeah, let's close it up and call it good. And I'm going to talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Don't forget the 500 archives where all the VODs are going. It is our YouTube channel. And until next time, have a good day and a good night.